Time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Back to throw. It's Manning. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this first drive with a nice play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks, but there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And try to create that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. They look to throw it here on second down. And this pass is caught, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back to throw. It's Manning. It's an out route. The catch made. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, and now it's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it in the open. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
He keeps it on a design run. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything he prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Bringing it out. It's Downs. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And the defense smothered. For no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Good enough for first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the wideout goes in motion. And looking to throw now on first down. Snags a quick throw. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And they call this quarterback sneak.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The quarterback will just sneak it now. Longhorns looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like. about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. The defense is hanging tough here. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. QB keeps it himself. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line. So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on 4th down. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Nice grab. It's Peoples. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. And the back now goes in motion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes the handoff. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he could get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Send the back in motion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quarterback will throw it up the one pass option. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry up.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes after a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Clark. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary, and they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
The completion sets up a 2nd down play. DB's backing off from the line now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on a first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Longhorns.
You know, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And the point after is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Downs. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll test the right side here. First down and more. He's still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
To throw, it's Sayin. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. He's found some room with the 45. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. They move the 6. They'll go to the line here on first down now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Tries the right with a quick throw. Wide open downfield. Makes the catch at the 10-yard line. Offense threatening now.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to the end zone, and it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Back to pass. It's Sayin. Looking for 6. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. So a timeout is called, a top strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it off to begin the second half. Bringing it out. It's Downs. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First and 10, we'll get a throw. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! Tackle made after a solid game. Will spot the ball for 31. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. We come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw yet again. Grab down the middle. It's Peoples. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's running out of time here. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to roam. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32. The Buckeyes with first and 10 here.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Buckeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
I mean, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To throw, it's Sayin. Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Buckeyes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
He'll return it from inside the 5. But he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Texas offense comes back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Moore. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
It's press coverage now from these DBs. It's a shotgun run call. Breaking tackles and going. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Running a quarterback sneak here. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Now look at this. They could break the tie with the chip shot. The coach says, we're going for it on 4th down. Oh, he's stuffed. I don't think he got in. He didn't. What a play.
How about that defensive front and the linebackers collapsing down on the football? You would think that the quarterback sneak is a safe call, an easy call to get the yards that you need, but not with that push by that defensive line.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game. Clicking was right down the field for a touchdown. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Zips it down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
So forget about the possible safety. Suddenly it's 1st and 10 in plus territory. He's going to hand this off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they jump on top here in the second half.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Receiver in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got a man down the middle. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. BB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Manning. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. The pass ball is incomplete. Took a deep shot on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Design quarterback run. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, great call, Chris. You're still in your own territory, but going for it in this situation isn't as risky as, say, being on your own 20, obviously. So I'm fine with the call, and clearly it works out for him this time.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the out route. Great move in the open field. Huge play. Moves the ball down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Direct snap to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
Defense showing blitz here. Looking to scramble. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit. Wasn't able to complete this pass.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment. Extra point try coming now.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And he's back to throw again on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And he is wide open for a huge gain.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Scanning the field, it's Saying. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Stock right there at the line. No gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, that ball got out in a hurry on that quick slant, but sitting back in zone defense, good job of recognizing the ball coming out of the quarterback's hand and knocking it away.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Dropping back, it's Saying. Looking for 6. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Chris, an interception late in the game like this in a tie game in the red zone. You just don't know how many opportunities you're going to get the ball back.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Muscles past the defender. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
First down here for this offense. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Breaks it over in space. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. To the air, it's Manning. Looking to the end zone. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The quick and then that return.
Well, you talk about a turn of events. What a job by this defense. You're thinking at the very least they're potentially going to give up the go-ahead field goal, maybe a touchdown. Instead, they come up with this interception and get the ball back to their offense.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he'll drop back here on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And that's a third straight misfire. Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. This could be the game here. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. It's a nice game to move the football up to the 27. Fourth down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Can't get to the line quickly. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Pressure is coming. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He lets it go. And he can't hold on right in his hand.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining.
Timeout, Ohio State.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. He could go across midfield. He's at the 50. And he goes down, but that takeaway is the final play of regulation. We are headed to overtime. So here comes our first play of overtime. Back to pass. It's Manning. That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Second down, we're going to throw it. This time it's complete. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Trying for a pick 6 to win the game. Look out, he's in the clear. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.